The Realme 9 Pro Plus has one of, if not the best camera for its price range. I'm Cholo Tolentino of Unbox, and let's talk about it. The Unbox team loved the Realme 9 Pro Plus when we first got it, and now that we've had it long enough to do our tests, how well does it stand now that we know the price of this bad boy? First, a quick run-through for the box. We have an updated design for the usual familiar yellow box. You can find the immediate specs and some of the nifty features at the back. While inside, we have the usual, and just like the regular 9 Pro, we get a clear case, SIM ejector pin, USB-C cable, a faster 60-watt charger, and of course, the all-important documentation. We got ours in Aurora Green, and I'm not gonna go into detail because it's near identical to the regular 9 Pro. But before you say anything, there's more than meets the eye, so wait for that. But personally, I'm not a fan of glossy back panels because 1, you easily get smudges and fingerprints, and 2, because of that, it's kinda hard to shoot. But that aside, I like it. True to its name, it has that Northern Lights vibe, and in my opinion, it does feel sturdy and premium thanks to the glass back. We have the volume rocker and SIM card tray on the left side, USB-C port, headphone jack, and half its dual speakers below, while the power button is on the right. And unlike the regular 9 Pro, you can get the fingerprint scanner on the screen, and that's thanks to the kind of display we have here. We're getting a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display with a refresh rate of 90Hz. Yes, the regular 9 Pro has a 120Hz screen, but here we have AMOLED instead of an IPS LCD, which I'd choose any day. Besides, 90Hz is plenty fast and saves a little more battery. With an adaptive refresh rate, the screen goes from buttery smooth to static depending on the use case, which should let you use it for much longer. The screen also gets pretty bright at 1000 nits and projects vivid, sharp colors with those inky blacks. So videos I watched on this were a treat, plus you get good old Gorilla Glass 5 to protect your investment. The other half of the dual speakers can be found up top, and for me, these sounded good. Not tinny, but with some decent bass. Here's a sound sample so you know what I'm talking about, but again, I'm using a mic so it's not exactly accurate. Next, for me, is the highlight. Their marketing tagline for the Realme 9 Pro Plus is "Capture the light after all." We have a 50-megapixel f1.8 main camera with PDAF and OIS, 8-megapixel f2.2 ultrawide, and 2-megapixel f2.4 macro. While in front, we have a 16-megapixel f2.4 selfie camera. I was already happy and impressed with the photos I got with the regular 9 Pro, but things got way easier thanks to the OIS of this main camera. Not only are you getting natural-looking, vibrant, accurately beautiful photos, but the stabilization helps things stay sharp as a tack even in the dark. Supported by AI noise reduction software, grainy pictures are minimized and might just be a thing of the past. So you can get really creative shots whether you shoot daytime or at night. And the ultrawide also looked consistent color-wise, which is something I look for when I review phone cameras. And the same can be said about the 2-megapixel macro, which got lots of detail despite the MP count. Selfies captured skin color accurately, and I'd say they're ready to yeet to Instagram with no editing at all. And as a vlogger, video is very important to me, so I'm happy to say this is a great phone for vlogging. The OIS ensures buttery smooth footage even when you're walking, which is leagues ahead of the regular 9 Pro where you could feel every step. And that same stabilization works even when you're using nifty features like dual view video. A perfect tool for vloggers who are into traveling, adventure, or eating food. It's quickly becoming an important staple for modern camera-focused smartphones. And on top of that, you can shoot in 1080p 60fps or 4K 30, another thing the other model lacks. Overall, I think it's the best set of cameras you can get right now for its price range. Inside, we have a MediaTek Dimensity 920 paired with 8GB RAM and 128GB of storage. That's a 6nm process for improved battery efficiency. Plus, you get access to that speedy 5G connection, which means uploads and downloads should be a piece of cake, as long as your area is covered. Needless to say, during my time with the phone, I didn't experience any stutters or frustrating lag points. It runs Android 12 and Realme UI 3, which ran flawlessly. I'd say this software-hardware pair is really compatible. And based on our benchmarks against phones with the Dimensity 900 and Snapdragon 778G, it absolutely dominated in Geekbench's compute. And while it fell behind the 778G and multi-core, it was on top of single-core. It also scored pretty well when it came to 3D Mark, especially when it came to the Wildlife Benchmark score. You're sure to have a blast playing your favorite games on this, no doubt, and you can even crank up Genshin to high settings without any major throttling. And again, with 5G connectivity, you'll be sure to stay connected. All in all, it's better than the Dimensity 900, and you can go head-to-head with the 778G, especially since it's optimized well. Keeping the phone alive is a 4,500 mAh battery, which lasted us 12 hours and 57 minutes from 100 to 20%. But what takes the cake for me is the 60-watt fast charging. That's 20% to 86% in just 30 minutes. That'll be super useful if you have stops while you're traveling with this phone. There you have it, my full review on the Realme 9 Pro Plus. This phone checks out the whole list if you're looking for a good, reliable all-rounder. If you're a vlogger or photographer, you'll be very happy with the cameras. Entertainment should be a blast with or without headphones, and performance and gameplay will be smooth, all with the added bonus of super fast charging and a decent battery life. And you can get it for the incredibly bang for the buck price of just 23,990 pesos. Plus, you can get it for 2,500 pesos off if you buy it by the official Realme Lazada store between March 16 to 18. And another plus is you can get a free Realme Cobble Bluetooth speaker, Realme Cooling Backclip Neo, and 1 year's worth of extended warranty when you buy it from March 16 to 20. Super sulit. And you can find more reviews on our website. And please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Once again, it's Cholo Tolentino, and I'll see you guys in the next one.